Hi, Leo. Welcome to Charmed Insights. I'm really glad you're here. Before I get into these cards, I've already tuned into your energy. So, Leo, here's what I'm picking up for you today. So, it feels like this week you're reclaiming your time and maybe even your space. I think that there's a lot of inner strength that you're building up, but it's not about forcing anything. It's really about getting clear on what is really worth your energy. So, for some of you Leos, you might be reflecting on how much you've been holding onto lately, and maybe even in relationships or responsibility is what I'm picking up. So, it feels like you're being asked to let go of some pressures here and focus on restoring your spark. For some of you, I think that spark has been dimmed, but there is a sense of joy and maybe even leadership coming in your way. I think some of you may be applying for different jobs that feel suitable for you and is sustainable, even because I think some Leos have feared stepping into that role again, but it does feel like you're going to obtain some sort of leadership role and it's going to be sustainable. And you may also notice you're becoming more mindful of some sort of boundaries around you and setting those boundaries and committing to making sure that those boundaries stick. And it's okay to slow down a little bit to reconnect with what's true to you and not focus on others and what others feel need to take place. It's really around your surroundings. So this energy really feels like a reset and an opportunity to step back into your light and on your terms. So let's take a look at the cards I pulled for you. I pulled the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Swords. So let's go ahead and dive into these messages for you, Leo, starting with the Three of Pentacles. So with this card, it's showing that you're not alone in what you're working toward, and you're being supported. And you're being supported with someone, I think, around you, or there's somebody that's trying to come in to support you. So this could be about collaboration or some sort of shared goals here. And or maybe for some of you building something together with others. So not being afraid to receive because you're always giving. And you might be realizing how important it is to have others around you, people who genuinely see your value and want to build something solid with you. And then with the Six of Pentacles, this is really talking about balance here. So there may be a question around giving and receiving. And this could be emotionally or financially. And then are you pouring too much into something that's not giving back? That's what I'm picking up on. But for some of you, I think that you're starting to see some returns here after all your efforts of some sort of projects that you've established, not just one, maybe a couple. And I think you're coming into alignment here because I think the projects that you've started are starting to reap the rewards based off of the energy that you've put into those projects. So that's really great to see. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment card. And it's telling me that even with everything going on, there's something here that's coming into alignment. And this could be a personal goal, maybe even healing for some of you. healing from a past situation, and you're going to know what that is because this is a reading for the collective. But this could also be a connection here. But it's also a card that's reminding you about peace and joy. I think some of you have lost some of that, and your light has been dim, but you're starting to get that spark back. Because with the Nine of Cups, you see that he's holding up that cup. So to me, it's feeling like some sort of achievement. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So this is about juggling things. And this could be the projects that you're working on. For some of you, this is trying to make a decision that feels right for you. And, you know, as he juggles those pentacles, you know, it's something, you know, he's juggling it up in the air. So you're trying to decide what you should do here. But this could be about a relationship too, not just about finances. So there's something about a relationship for some of you that you're trying to make a decision on. So whatever it is, you're doing your best to stay balanced here, but don't forget to pause and check in with yourself, because I feel like you're giving away your energy too much. And then you go into that Four of Swords, and this is really that reset card, and you may need to take a step back and really rest here. And I'm feeling like mentally drained, not just emotionally, but well, I guess emotionally could be mentally, but maybe for some of you it's physically drained with what's been going on around you. But you've been carrying a lot here, and this card is a reminder that it's time to rest and take care of yourself and free your space up. Then we jump into the Seven of Pentacles, Leo, and this is a long-term energy here. So you've been working hard on something, and now it's your place of receiving these rewards, but also asking yourself, for some of you, is it worth it? And should you keep investing your time and energy here? So for many of you, this is a yes, but this card encourages you to pause and reevaluate your goals that you've set and the values pertain to those goals. So looking at the Seven of Swords, this is really about being cautious about things. There may be something or someone around you that isn't being fully honest, is what I'm picking up on. So it may be that you're holding something back to protect yourself here. And you're being asked to trust your gut instinct. That's what I'm picking up on. So this card reminds you to stay alert and ask where things are, and whoever this person is, again, they are not being honest, is what I'm picking up. So it's also giving me a sense of, you know, is your voice being heard? Something about being seen and being heard here. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull a few clarifying cards and see what else is coming up for you, Leo, especially around relationships and the people in your life. Maybe some sort of energies that I might be picking up on that's influencing the situation around you. But with these cards, we'll look into any patterns that's going on as well. Well, let's see, Leo. Let's see what's coming out for you. I have the Page of Air. Next that came out is the Queen of Fire. Oh, And then two other cards came out. You got the 10 of air and then the 9 of fire. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of earth. Okay, Leo, let's see. You have the page of air, the queen of fire, the 10 of air, the 9 of fire, and the 8 of earth. So let's look at the page of air. This card is giving me some energy of somebody being curious, I guess. You might be trying to figure something out or someone out. So the person around you, you're trying to figure that person out. The person that I'm picking up on that may not be fully honest. And this person might be influencing you in a certain way. And then sometimes this card also brings up emotional patterns or shifting situations that don't feel very good to you. I'm looking at that sword in this person's face, I guess, and so I'm just feeling like there's some sort of deception here. But then you have the page of air, and this card is giving me, oh, I'm sorry, the queen of fire, and this card's giving me some sort of confident feeling. So it's showing up as a reminder that you need to I guess something about your space. There's something about stepping more into your power, I guess. And some of you, this could be a person around you who's inspiring you, someone you're drawn to, someone who has confidence. So this could be that leadership role or this job that you're looking into. And then you have the 10 of air. And so this is really a powerful card, Leo. This is about endings, especially after some sort of exhaustion that you're feeling. So something is wrapping up here, and it's really about clearing some space and healing. And this could be an end of a cycle. We are in January now, so it's really important that you're not feeling stuck anymore, that you're moving on. And then you have the 9 of fire. So this is telling me that there's some sort of resilient energy, but you're also feeling tired. So you may be going through some things that have tested your energy for sure. And even though you're still standing, there's a part of you that's wondering how long you can last with this, with the people around you, or this feeling that you have. But this card is really reminding you to protect your peace and honor those boundaries. And we talked about those boundaries in the initial reading. So that certainly is a clarifying card that you don't have to do it all alone. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have that 8 of earth, and this is all about commitment. So this card is really talking about building things that are meaningful around you, whether it's about the work or some sort of emotional healing here. This is really about your effort and not wasting your time. So Leo, let me go ahead and pull a couple more cards here. These are some message cards that are coming up for you that need to come out, I guess. Let's see what you have. 3 cards came out. Don't relinquish your power. Worry is a wasted emotion. So some of you have been worrying. I was sensing that already. And then trust your intuition. And let me go ahead and pull a card from the Messages from Heaven deck and see what else is coming out for you. So you have, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. So that's a really good card to see, especially with some of the energies I was picking up in this reading. Let's see. Don't relinquish your power. Worry is a wasted emotion. Trust your intuition. We're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. So with the don't relinquish your power, with this card, you've come too far to give your energy away anymore. So it's time to stop doubting. I know with some of you Leos, I'm getting a sense that you fear certain things, even with this position that you may be applying for. So you're being reminded to stay in your strength and lead with confidence. And then with the worry is a wasted emotion, this is something um, that has to do with redirecting your energy here. So you're being asked to trust yourself and do more self-care. Don't worry about what other people think. It's really a waste of time. And then with the trust your intuition, this is really that green light to believe in the wisdom you already are carrying. So with you, Leo, you know more than you think you do. And I truly believe that, especially when it comes to decisions you're sitting on right now. So please trust your intuition here. And then you have, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. So this is a comforting message here for you, Leos. This is from your spirit guides, your loved ones, or even your higher self, that things are working out behind the scenes. There's a divine support here around you, and I do think things are shifting in your favor, even if it's hard to see it right now. And that's a really good thing to see. And so, Leos, this was a powerful reading about clarity and reclaiming your light. So there may be something in moments that you are questioning your worth, but you are in a good place. And it seems as though you're learning to balance, to release things that really are not yours or worth your time. And Leos, thank you so much for being here. I really hope this message helped. And if it did resonate with you, please don't forget to check back again soon. And as always, take care of yourself, protect your peace, and trust where your heart is leading you. Until next time, Leo.